going to introduce this with just one question. What does it mean to be lonely? Now, the answer to this question is different for everyone. But this question could be so simple, yet so complex to someone who truly feels alone. According to the psychosocial theory of development, stage 6 is the stage that determines whether or not a person will feel alone. This stage is called intimacy versus isolation. And it happens between the ages of 19 to 29. During this stage, people will establish relationships, intimacy with others, or are ready to share lives with others. This is why dating in your 30s is really awkward. For it to work, a person needs to have a strong sense of self, which was from the previous stage, identity versus confusion. If successful, it will lead to, establishing successful and strong relationships with other people in their lives. However, failure to complete this stage will lead to emotional isolation and loneliness. The cause of chronic loneliness are different for everyone that has it. But the most common factor is that everyone starts out as a newborn adult. Now that's a weird term, newborn adult. It means that it's when someone is finally independent of their parents for the first time, living on their own, adulting. It is rocky, of course, those first few years. That's why it's beneficial to go to another program after high school, like college, the military, a 9-to-5 job, etc. Typically, in those rocky years as a newborn adult, going from crawling to standing up and walking is successful, and a person can move on and play a vital part in society. But like most things, not everyone will be successful. For people who are lonely, they will become an isolated iceberg. For the friends and family that they have, those people will be on the surface of the water, but no one will be deep enough to truly get them. Every time that they try to connect or reach out, it's not reciprocated, and they're not seen or heard. There is an overwhelming feeling of isolation, regardless of where they are and who's around. They could be at a party surrounded by dozens of people and lots of friends and family who support them, and yet they feel isolated, separate, and disengaged. They may feel alienated and alone. It's as if they are in an unbreakable bubble. Time goes on. They get exhausted and burnt out. Trying to engage, be social with others can leave them feeling exhausted. They're thinking, what's the point of engaging with the world when it won't engage with me? Thinking that the world won't give them the same effort that they give to it. If these feelings go on for years, it can lead to other issues, like sleep problems, a weakening immune system, poor diet, and more. The solution to dealing with this problem is simple, but will be the most difficult quest that someone can go through. That solution is to try. And I know that trying at this point seems helpless, but I can assure you that you need to keep going. To get up out of bed every morning, taking one step at a time. You will make mistakes. Believe me, learn from them. Grow from them. And you'll get that help. There are people who will certainly understand, or will try to understand. Let them in. If there is not anyone there right now, still take those steps, one at a time. Find that motivation, find that inspiration, find that spark, and light it. Thank you.